So let's go to Google. Follow me to Keyword Planner. And we'll come here. So we're going to go to Tools and Analysis. Once you're there, and we're going to go to Keyword Planner. All right. So this is a Keyword Planner. When you are building a house, you look at the blueprint. You look at the blueprint first before you even start building. So this is the way you plan your campaign before you even go out and create your campaign. All the successful campaigns, AdWord campaigns, have this in common. You start with the keywords. You start with a keyword planner and you do the keyword research first. So there are many options here. You can search for new keyword and ad group ideas. Google will give you those ideas. You can get search volume for a specific list of keywords. You can get traffic estimates for a list of keywords, and you can get multiple keyword lists to get new keyword ideas. So if you go here, this is mainly for Google to give you some ideas that can assist you in your brainstorming. So we'll put in web development. That's my field. I also do campaign management for Google AdWords and also social media management. So we go web development and we'll put in a landing page. We'll get over what we'll dig deeper into what a landing page is later, but for now we'll just go with this www.gopri.web. And we'll go over this. Very seldom is a landing page or home page, but this is just to demonstrate how the keyword planner works. So the product category, I would say computers and publications, internet and telecom. I mean, this is just an example, so let's take a look. You don't have to, if you can't find your industry in here, that's fine. Internet and telecom. Right. If you're in the United States, put United States, English, Google. I would start with this first, Google first. I mean, you can always put Google in search partners. I would start here. And negative keywords, we will go over that later. Okay. All right. So some more customization. You do keyword filters here. You could just leave these the way they are. All right, so this is all you really need to do here. And you can get ideas. Let's see what Google comes up with. So based off of the landing page, based off of the URL that I gave them, this is what it came up with. So again, with keyword ideas, web developers, it gives you the average monthly search, how competitive it is, and a suggested bid. What is web development? Obviously, if you're selling a service, you're probably not going to use a keyword like that. Web developer, again, you have to think of the intent of what you're searching. Most people who are searching for a web developer, they could probably think it could probably go, okay, well, web developer, what's the Wikipedia definition? What's the definition of a web developer? What's the difference between a web developer and a web designer? It doesn't necessarily mean they're looking for a web developer. So if you're selling a product or a service like I'm in the business of doing, you probably don't want to use that, but it just gives you an idea of how many monthly searches there are in Google and per month, and what the suggested bid is. Suggested bid, again, it's not what you're gonna pay per click. It's what Google is saying the average cost per click is for that specific keyword if you want to rank in the top 5. It's a bid auction system. So if you have, if this is at 16.19, it doesn't mean they'll necessarily charge you that per click. And we'll understand, we'll cover what the Google bid auction system is, because very rarely do they actually charge you what the suggested bid is. They don't typically, they don't charge you the exact amount per click. It's usually way less. So you have web development firm. Obviously, these are lower volume searches that we're getting to, web developer toolbar, stuff like that. Okay, but so if we created an ad group, let's see, if we created an ad group, like let's say web development, because we'll get into ad groups later in another session, but this is how you would separate it. So design and development. That's another keyword suggestions. Site development. Ultimately you don't, this is to give you an idea so that when you do create your own keywords, you'll have sort of like a map to work with. Okay. Let's go back to the keyword planner. Went back a little too far. Okay, so now if you want to, remember, Google will give you ideas, but if you want to sort of, you have already brainstormed, got your keywords going, if you want to see what the specific keyword is, the search volume is on your own, you can do that yourself with this tab here. So you just simply enter your keyword. So let's say web development firm NYC. Let's do something like that. We'll choose 5 keywords. Actually, you know what? We'll use one keyword with the 5 different match types. So go web development firm NYC, web development. Alright, so this will be exact match. This will be phrase match. This will be broad match. Broad match modifier. BMM. Now I'm going to test you. What are the other ones? Let's go back and find out. We have broad, modified, phrase, and exact match. So I tested you. There's only 4. See? So you have exact match, phrase match, the modifier, BMM, and then just broad match with nothing there. So let's just do this here. We'll, again, talk about negative keywords later. We'll get the search volume. Okay. So this is what I came up with. You can do that for multiple keywords, as many keywords as you want. So we talked about the keyword planner. Something is wrong with my mouse, so please forgive me. We talked about this. And this is just if you want multiple keywords to get new keywords ideas. So if you want to do things in bulk, you can go ahead and get estimates and search volume. Estimates or search volume for a list of keywords. So to get ideas based off a landing page, you click here. To get search volume for a list of keywords that you want to input. Like maybe if you're doing like, maybe if you're doing like 4 or 5 keywords, you're looking for ad group ideas, stuff like that. You go here. You want to just get, if you want to get traffic estimates for a list of keywords, you go here. If you have a multiple keyword list, you want to do things in bulk, you can get it here. Get estimates and you can get search volume. So that about wraps up our keyword seminar here. And we're going to do a session at the end of our seminar down the road on negative keywords, just so that you have an understanding of negative keywords. This has been great. If you have any questions, you can follow us. You can ask your questions on Twitter at GoPryWeb. So that's at G as in goat, OPRY web. That's our Twitter handle. Or you can follow us on. You can also follow us on Facebook there. You can follow us on Twitter, but you can also get us on Facebook if you just Google the name Primus Web. You can go to our website www.gopryweb.com, or you can email us and we will answer your question right away. There's a contact form on the web and our phone number is there as well. Thank you very much.